All right, guys, so my first request for a homework review was on 7.5 worksheet 1, number 14. This one was a word problem that related the area of a cross-sectional pipe to its velocity. So I just started with the equation that they gave us in the given, Q equals A times V. Now notice A is told to be the cross-sectional area of the pipe. So again, if you think about a pipe would be like a cylinder shape. The cross-sectional area of a cylinder would be, if we were to take that cylinder and slice it through, we would get a circle. So this A variable is actually the area of a circle. So we need to think about what the area of a circle formula is, which we should have learned in Algebra 1 as well as geometry. And that area of a circle is pi r squared. So I'm actually going to get rid of this A, and I'm going to replace it with pi r squared to get me this formula, Q equals pi r squared times V. All right, now they did give us some more information. They told us that V is the velocity. Now be careful, they do want us to find the diameter. Right now we have R in our formula. So at the end, remember the radius of a circle is half the diameter. So if we find the radius, we'll just have to multiply it by 2 to find out what the diameter is. All right, a maximum flow of 50 cubic feet per minute and a velocity of 600. So that means that our Q value is 50, our V value is 600. So I'm going to go ahead and plug those into the equation. 50 in for Q, 600 in for V. And then I need to solve for R, so I need to use inverse operations. Right now I see multiplication going on between pi r squared and 600. So I'm going to undo multiplication with division first, and you can divide by 600 and pi at the same time. If you're typing that in the calculator, you would want to add in a set of parentheses around the 600 and the pi, because there's two terms. But these would just cancel each other out. And then I believe I just waited till the end to type it in the calculator. I then undid my squaring with a square root on both sides. And then I typed this whole thing into my calculator, which actually I can do real quick. All right, so in my calculator, I would just need to press my square root button. 50 divided by, and as I said, we do need to put parentheses around the denominator, 600 pi. We get this answer. Now remember, that's our radius, so I jotted that down. They asked us to find the diameter. Now another issue is that the directions also ask us to round your answer to the nearest inch. Right now we had cubic feet and feet. So the first thing I did was I took this radius and I multiplied it by 2. Remember, the radius is half of the diameter. So we need to multiply this answer by 2. And when I do that, I'll get my 0.2357. Now that is in feet. I need to convert that to inches then at the end. So at the very end, I'm going to take that answer and I'm going to multiply it by 12. And I should get 3.9088 inches for my diameter. And they want us to round to the nearest inch, which would be the nearest whole number. So we should round that then to 4 inches, as I did right here. You can see that does match the answer that's on the answer key, which was 4 inches. Again, if you guys have other questions on either the 7.5 worksheet 1 or 2, just shoot me an email or a message through Google Classroom, and I will do a video going over that question.